Hey, this is Urusha always answering the very first question of my opening sequence, Destiny Intertwined. And I have divided this question into two major parts, and the first part goes like, how does a product use or challenge conventions? So, I would say that my product served as an unconventional narrative to something so conventional, something which is perpetually perceived in a very conformed manner, the red string theory. Majority of us are regarded with the genre of romance, with the genre of love, where two people get along with each other in somewhat manner. But I did not want to show that. I wanted to make it so unconventional that my audience gets how distinct and diverse the red string theory is. Because I myself respect abstract ideas, I myself enjoy such open ended stories. So I wanted to showcase that passion in my story. So I personified the very concept of destiny to show how it has a surreal interplay in one's life, how it intervenes in every segment of life, how no matter what paradox you're stuck in, you are gonna face destiny in somewhat aspect of your life. And to show that connection with the protagonist, I used the very concept of the ritual, which symbolizes a very unbreakable bond between the protagonist and destiny. And to create that intense vibe, I used train station as my setting, and to create that supernatural tone and that supernatural imagery, I personified and humanized destiny. So that is how my opening sequence challenges conventions, and I would say that it is something so unconventional, something so unconformed and not stereotypically accepted. um, but I wanted to showcase how one theory can be perceived in so many different ways, and how it can be conceived in such a distinct, such a unique manner. So that's how my opening sequence challenges different conventions. Okay, so the next part is that how does it represent social groups or issues? I would say that my opening sequence represents issues of an individual, of a young individual who is trying to explore different options, trying to explore different streams, trying to explore different things in their life, trying to explore different aspects of life. But they get stuck in a paradox and they get avoidant and ignorant of the very concept of destiny. They do not realize how they have no control over their outcomes, how there's something else, an entity controlling, an entity having an agency over their outcomes. And that is what I majorly portrayed. I wanted to show that no matter what you do, no matter what things you decide to do, positive or negative, you do not have any hold over your outcomes. You do not get any agency over your outcomes. And there's something controlling there's an entity controlling something in your life, some aspects of your life which you have no control over. And to create that bond, I use the red string theory. So it showcases young individuals and their constant paradox, the dilemma they're stuck in, the questions they rethink every single day. And to show the passing of time, to show how fast the time passes by, I used the imagery of a train station and a protagonist who tries to chase a train, but she always misses it because she has no control over it. But when destiny intervenes, she gets to actually get into that train. So that's what I try to portray vividly in my whole opening sequence, and that was my concept, that challenges a few conventions and at the same time portrays different age groups and their issues, like the matrix, like the paradox we're stuck in. it is the issue, and then it portrays a young individual and the convention that it challenges is the red string theory being majorly regarded with the genre of romance. So that's the conclusion of my first question, and yeah.